Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Veronica and I'm a big lover of makeup, so if you want to see more reviews, looks and more fun videos, don't forget to subscribe. In today's video we are filming part 2 of my top products in each category, so if you're curious about that, please keep on watching. So today we are talking about eyes and lips and brows. So let's start with brows. For my brow pencil I have this one to mention, even though right now I'm using the Rare Beauty one and it's so great, but I love this one. I think I love this one a bit more because it takes a bit longer to use it up because it is a sharpenable pencil, and this is, I've been using this one for years. I think this is my 7th or something. This is the NYX eyebrow powder pencil. I have the shade Taupe, and Taupe works perfectly for me because I have a bit of a blonde ombre or highlights in my hair, and it looks absolutely beautiful and it is so easy to apply, and like I said, it is a sharpenable pencil and I love it. So this is the one that I would mention in this category. And for brow gel, in this I have just one pencil and one brow gel because I don't want to mention products just for the sake of it. I want to mention my top products, and this is my brow gel of choice. This is the Too Faced Fluff and Hold. I am wearing it today. I love it. For some people a flexible brow gel is not their favorite, but for me it is, and I will explain why. For example, I tested the Patrick Ta one, and that one is glue. It will, if you put your hairs up, it will stay like that for the rest of the day and it will not move. The thing that I love about this one, that I don't like about the Patrick Ta, is that I could apply a layer, put the hairs up, and then leave this to dry a bit, and then move the hairs a bit. As you can see, my hairs are still up. I've been wearing this makeup for an hour or something, not that long, but as you can see, my hairs are up. And they will stay like this for the rest of the day. But in the beginning, while I'm applying the brow gel, I still have a bit of time. With the Patrick Ta, was very annoying that the product was pretty goopy, and I wanted to blend them a bit more because the product was goopy, and they were not moving. And I know that for some people that is the ideal brow gel, but for me it's not. I like this one because it sets into place. My brows are not crunchy or something, but they are staying like this. So they are a bit movable, but they are not moving if I don't want to. So this is my favorite combo. I love both of these, but as a quick review, I do like the Rare Beauty pencil as well. Let's move into lips. And for lips, I have 3 lip liners to mention. From the drugstore, I need to mention the NYX Line Loud. It's a beautiful formula. It's easy to apply. It's pretty creamy, but not smeary, and it stays into place pretty well. I have 2 shades in here, the Total Baller shade and Gold Crusher. As you can see, this is very new, and this is half of it because, like I said, I really like this formula. And if you want something from the drugstore, I think this is one of the best ones, if not the best one, and it's pretty affordable. I have 2 others that are kind of similar to the NYX one, and because that is the formula that I love. And I have here the VIEVE lip pencil. This is in the shade Bark as well. As you can see, it is pretty tiny, creamy, not smeary, and sharpenable. That is what I like. I don't like a smeary, very creamy pencil. I don't want a stiff one. I want something in the middle and sharpenable because I prefer that. It's just easier and you are going through them a bit slower than a retractable or a clicky pen. This is lovely, and I really like VIEVE lip products. They are so great, you will see in just a moment. And lastly, I have the Nabla lip pencil. This is another really good formula, and the similar description for it: creamy, not smeary, and long lasting. Like I said, this is what I like, and I have in here the shade Nude number 3, and now I'm realizing that I brought in here just one shade, but I have 3 shades of this one because I love it that much. So it is what it is. Beautiful pencil. I can't recommend it enough. Let's move into lipsticks, and here I have one bullet to recommend, and it is the VIEVE one. This is, when I saw the packaging online, I was like, oh, that is so beautiful. I love animal print, and then in real life is textured, it's a bit raised and so luxurious. I really like the packaging, but let's talk about the product, because the packaging is important, but the product is a bit more important. So it's the shade Ninetease, and so comfortable. It is a creamy lipstick, but a bit on the more matte side. Comfortable, but still a bit longer lasting, because it's not smeary, it's not getting all over your face, and it's a beautiful shade, and I really like this packaging in this formula. And sadly, I did try to purchase the Nabla lipsticks because I have a feeling that I would love them, but my Beauty Bay order was cancelled and I had some problems with it, so I will maybe order it at some point, but not in the near future, sadly. Then I have some liquid lipsticks to recommend. The first one is from NYX. This is the Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream, and again, for this one I brought only one shade, but I have another one. I have a red that is so wearable and so beautiful. This is the shade Memory Foam, and it's so nice. This is lovely. Again, creamy, easy to apply, looks beautiful, and this shade is a bit unique, you know. It is a brown, but it's so beautiful on the lips, and it wears pretty good, and it's comfortable. So that is what I like, a more matte lipstick but still comfortable. I love this one. And lastly, I want to mention the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick, because this is a thin formula, did well. I tested the KVD formula, that is pretty thin, but it's not pigmented enough, and it was a fail. This one is a good formula. This is my second one, actually. I had previously another shade, and this one is Sweet Talker. Very comfortable, very easy to apply. It has a pretty small applicator, and this one smells sweet and nice as well, and it's thin, it's matte, but not uncomfortable, and it looks amazing. I really recommend this formula. It's great. Let's talk about lip glosses, and then we will be back to mascara and eyeshadows. For lip glosses, I have 3 kind of different ones for different occasions. So first of all, I have one from NYX. This is Milky Gloss. I have in here the shade Salted Caramel Shake. This smells incredible, but the product, I love the bottle. First of all, I love the packaging. It is a frosted glass and it's sturdy. I have some tape around it because they are putting the thing and it remains sticky, so I put some tape on it. But I learned a trick after that. You can remove the stickiness with some eyeshadow remover, but you need oily one. So just a tip, if you want to remove something sticky from a product, just try some eyeshadow remover that is oily. The one from Garnier works perfectly. So love this one. It has some pigment, but it's so beautiful. I could just put a bit on the middle in here. It is shiny, it has some pigment, but is milky. I really like the consistency of it, and it's comfortable and if you apply a lip liner, it's not going anywhere and it looks shiny, glossy, yummy. I really like it. And another one that is kind of milky, but this one is a bit shimmery, is the Nimya lip gloss. I have in here the shade She Said What. This as well. This smells nice. It smells like sweet candy, and this is a shimmery but a bit milky. And let's put everything on my lips then. This is very high shine. I don't know if you can see anything because I put a bunch of product. But this is very high shine, and it's just making your lips look very juicy and very, very nice. I really like this one and I do recommend it. And lastly, I want to mention the Renew Lip Oil from Sigma. This is my absolutely favorite lip oil, and it's a bit thick, but in the best way possible. It's very, very hydrating, and it's my favorite. This is my third or fourth one, and it's great. Let's move into mascara. In here I have just two to mention because these are my favorite ones. So again, I don't want to mention anything that is not my top favorite. First one is Essence. So I have one drugstore, one high-end. This is the Lash Princess. My favorite one is in the pink tube, but if you like something different, this is Curl and Volume. If you want something lengthening, they have that in the Lash Princess line. They have a bunch of them, maybe 6 or something. They are great. Not the waterproof one, that is not that great, but the rest of them pretty good. And then my other favorite is the Rare Beauty one. I have this very tiny one. This is again a voluminous mascara. I really like that. That is my preference. So that is really good, and I really love this one. So this is a bit more natural. This one is still voluminous, so they are kind of similar, but you need 3 coats of this one to reach the level of drama that this one brings with 2 coats. If you want a full ranking of my palettes, I will link that down below. In here I am just mentioning them in a random order, but of course they are some of the top palettes. So first of all, I have in here the Oden Urd palette. Right now I absolutely love green shadow, so you will see that in these 4 palettes, and this one is a dream. It's so small and compact, but it has 6 shadows and they are pigmented, easy to blend, stunning shadows. I really like the shimmers in here as well. This is a normal high pigment, high shine shimmer, but these ones are more taupery shades, and I am wearing some of them in here, but not from this palette, from the other palette, the Verdandi one. But as you can see, they are very high shine and taupery shadows. An amazing palette, and this dark shadow is so yummy and so pigmented. Love this palette. Another palette that I really adore is the ABH Nouveau, and I do have the Cosmos palette as well. That is lovely, but I prefer this one a bit more. This is so easy to use. I think from all of these, I think this one is the most user-friendly, or they are all pretty easy to use, but this one is just a bit more neutral and a bit intuitive, because you have these neutral shades, then you can pick a gold shade to put on your lid or do something with something green. I love this peacock shade, and this pop of purple is actually working so nicely here, and it's amazing. I really like it, and ABH is coming back with the good shadows and the good palettes. I'm so happy about that, and this is an amazing palette. I can't mention it enough. Next, another palette that I love with a passion is this one. This is the Natasha Denona Metropolis, and I'm so happy that I bought this one. It's so expensive, but as well it's it's a dream. My favorite shadow in here is this one. It's a shimmery gold green shade and it's so sparkly, so high shine. That is my birthday kind of look. I do something in the crease, something green, something neutral, doesn't matter, and I put this one on my lid. It looks so beautiful and I adore this palette. It's Natasha Denona is doing one of my favorite formula, and it's so easy to use and blendable and buildable, and it has a lot of grains, which I really like, so I'm so happy that I own that palette. And lastly, the fourth palette that I want to mention today is the Nimya palette. So as you can see, the two products that I have from Nimya are in here because I'm kind of impressed with this brand. So this is the Nimya The palette, and it is a bit of a more neutral palette, but it's so good. And lately I've been loving a bit more neutrally looks. As you can see, I still have some green, so do you consider this neutral? In my eyes it is, so maybe in your eyes it's not, but more neutrally looks. What I love the most about this palette is the mattes. The shimmers are really good, don't get me wrong, they are really, really high shine shimmers, but the mattes are incredible. The mattes are so pigmented and so blendable. I'm impressed, really, they are so good. And you can do a blue look because you have this royal family that is a very dark blue, so you can put this one on most of your outer edge and then blend with something neutral and then put this one and you have a blue look that is so good. Right now I want to do that because it looks so nice. So that was everything. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you liked it and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I'll see you next time.